What's up? We're back. It's supposed to rain. It's super cloudy outside. I don't want to go outside. So instead, do you want to watch me make lunch? Do you want to watch me make lunch? In the microwave, defrosted some chicken. Looks super gross right now. This is what you cook chicken in usually. One of these circle flat ones. Chicken isn't very fatty. You're gonna put some fat in there. Otherwise, it's gonna stick. My preferred method of fat is butter. We're not cooking cat. Ooh, actually, before we start the chicken, we should probably start boiling some water. Put it on very hot, that way it gets very hot. Secondly, let's get some butter in there. About this much of butter, maybe. Throw in a little more. What does it matter? Now, how do you season chicken? 1, salt and pepper, obviously. I don't have a salt shaker, so just pour gently. Black pepper. Not to be confused with white pepper or any other color of pepper. We got some paprika. Got a smoky flavor. There's a cat sniffing you right now. I don't know if you can hear that. Some garlic powder. If you're gonna use garlic salt, don't use regular salt because that's too much salt, and salt's not great for you. Ground coriander. No idea. It just smelled good. Sounds cool. I'm not gonna use too much, and that's probably too much. The freaking cat. Butter nice and melty. Chicken in. Seasoning down. And then season the other side. Should I wash my hands? Salmonella is a joke, right? Same stuff. We're gonna use a little bit less this time. But we're gonna do everything still. Except the salt and pepper, because I feel like I put a lot of salt in there already. Garlic. Paprika, coriander, that's on like medium, high heat. This is still boiling. There's a lot of downtime when you're cooking, and so what I like to do is the chores I've been neglecting. I gotta flip my chicken. Now, if you were paying close attention there, you would have seen that my flipping skills were 0. I had to use the side of the pan and this wooden spoon instead of just being able to just do the chef thing, you know? I'm just gonna put that there because it's touched raw chicken. I'm gonna go back to here. Finish putting this, filling this. That's not full yet, so I'm not going to start it. But this is boiling, so this is going to go in This is ramen noodles, beef flavored. If you don't have beef, it's fine. Oh, dirty dishwater. Oh, yeah. Just rip that open. Toss the noodles in the water. You've made ramen before. You can boil water. This flavoring stuff, totally not going to use it because we're making chicken. Stir the ramen. Make sure it's submerged. Make sure every noodle is getting wet. Chicken's still pretty squishy. I'm going to throw some more butter in there to get it more fried and get all that seasoning that fell off back in there. Oh yeah. That's the sound of cooking. Clean as you go, because cleaning at the end is so much harder. Now it's really just a waiting game. At this time, I think it's always good to serenade your food. Please taste good. If you don't, it's fine. I'll still eat you and put you in my mouth. It'll work. It'll make it taste better. Trust me. If you don't have a ukulele handy, you can just use a can, a piece of wood, put some bars in there, metal string, and just go. But like, if you do have like a real instrument, use that. Let's check our chicken. Ooh. One side is nice and crispy. Let's use this nice serrated knife. You can tell it's serrated because it has serrades. This is hot. Get your fork. We're just gonna make chunks. And if the first chunk isn't, this still has some pink in it. Oh no. Don't eat your chicken medium rare. It's not a steak. In fact, it'll make you die. It'll make you catch this thing called salmonella, and I'm not sure what salmonella tastes like, because I've never had it. I'm also not sure what it does. I'm pretty sure it just makes the bathroom time way less fun. Made this chicken stuff into chicken chunks. Pretty big chunks if I do say so myself, but still bite-sized. They're like almost the size of Chick-fil-A nuggets, if you can imagine that. If you don't know what a Chick-fil-A nugget looks like, you should get out more. Okay, so chicken back on the heat because it was raw. Stir your nudes. Make sure to get all nudie. Oh yeah, that's coming along great. Turn that heat off. Don't need this anymore, because now that they're just chunks, I can just... And then back on the heat. Have you watched MasterChef recently? Or like Hell's Kitchen? Great shows, in my opinion. But the problem with Hell's Kitchen is it's just so fun to watch that you'll blink and have accidentally watched an entire season. I stayed up till 7 a.m. one night watching the newest season of Hell's Kitchen. There's just something about Gordon Ramsay yelling at someone that's supposed to be doing their job right. It just feels amazing. It just makes me feel like I know what I'm doing. Because if you mess up some scallops in Hell's Kitchen, you don't belong there. If you mess up a risotto, you don't belong there. But I'm not cooking either of those right now. All I'm making is chicken and noodles. Strain your noodles. Don't put them back on the heat or they're gonna stick. Put them off the one that's off the heat. It's still a medium-high. I don't know how long these chunks need to cook until they're done. They're still pretty squishy. Tastes pretty good. These are probably done. Just gonna right into the noodles. I just like playing with steam. Normally, I would put like some soy sauce on this, but I don't have any soy sauce right now. So, and honestly, this chicken looks pretty dry. So, need to make a sauce. More garlic. More butter. But remember, this is sauce butter, not cooking butter, so give like a little more than you usually would. Proceed to incorporate all the elements. Give it a stir. Or as my friend, he's not my friend, you suck at cooking, I would say, give it a nice wang jangle. Now, it might not look amazing, but I made it. And because I serenaded it, it's going to taste delicious. Now, obviously this isn't a huge success. My noodles are a little mushy. They cooked for way too long. Maybe when you're cooking your noodles, use like medium heat instead of high heat. Also, my chicken. One side was like super charred and the other side was undone. So I had to cut it up. So to prevent that, you could totally cut it up before you cook it. It'll cook faster. Or just watch it and don't serenade it this time and just flip it like you're supposed to. But that's way too easy. Serenading is the fun part. So that's done. That's clean. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna have some Sprite with this nice, lovely meal I made myself this afternoon, evening, morning. Ah, fizz. Tastes like fizz. That's the end of it. Do you wanna watch me eat it? Nah, you don't wanna watch me eat it. Alright, thanks for watching. See you later.